And I'm like, yeah.
Imagine if he was like,
I
got home, fucking, I'm tired, and he fucking slams the bag on the ground, and it just cracks all the eggs.
Because it was in your laptop.
He didn't care that he was slamming his laptop. He's just like,
slams it.
So this girl went to a nightclub and she started doing this prank to dudes. Is this messed up?
What is she doing?
Oh, kissing him on the back? Leaving lipstick?
damn, that's fucked up.
That's pretty messed up.
So they're gonna go home now?
I have to explain, yeah.
And they don't even know what the hell's going on.
That sucks. It's funny, though.
It's pretty funny.
Funny. She must be a really funny girl, though.
She seems like it. I like that she doesn't like it.
Dude, that's hella funny.
It's funny, but it's fucked
Okay,
up.
having like 4 on your back is fucking funny though.
It's funny because of how fucked up it is, too.
But like, why would there be 4 kisses on your back? Of all places.
I think that makes it even harder to explain, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because if you had one, I mean...
And then you can't... And your explanation is going to sound ridiculous.
Well, because you also don't know why.
It's really fun.
The hard part is if you're telling the truth, it sounds like a complete lie.
Hard part is if you like kind of were fucking around that night, but you don't understand this.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're trying to guilt your way through it.
And then she's like, wait, so you're telling me someone kissed you on your back and you didn't know? Like, I really didn't know. What are you talking about? She's like,
I was too busy getting kissed here, too, so I don't know.
And then they'll try to simulate it because you're like, maybe you're in your apartment or some shit, right? And they're like, oh, you don't feel this on your back? And you're like, well, yeah, I do, but like, it's not the same thing as a club.
Plus, it's like, what if you said you weren't at the club? Then it's like, you could, who knows how far down the lie you were? Like, because usually, like, there's a lot of things where guys are like, I'm just going to go out with the boys. There's not going to be any girls there. Oh, there's not going to be girls there? Okay. What the fuck's that? Like, you explain.
And then you just go, hey, the boys were wilding out.
You're like,
I
you
just
know
went to a
Ronnie
rave.
wears lipstick now?
You could always blame me if that happened to you.
That's true. I'd be like, fucking Omicron. Oh, because last night I came home and I had a whole deck of cards in my fucking wallet. Like a whole 52 deck of cards in my fucking wallet. Why? And I was like, Omicron. Immediately Omicron. By the way, I get out of my car last night. And I'm stepping out and I look down and in my shoe is a sriracha packet in the shoelaces. Fucking Omicron.
I put it on your shoelace so that you don't smash it, though, because that'd be even worse.
Well, I appreciate that. But I'll never forget. I'll never, ever forget the night that you tried to leave that fucking terrible egg thing.
Oh, God, that one I regretted.
That one's so funny, though, because he genuinely felt terrible. And Omicron is a terrorist. Like, to make a terrorist be like, oh, I shouldn't have done it. Oh, no. What did I do? And he's like calling Nikki, being like, hey, can you? And I'm like asleep because we were filming all day.
Knocked out,
I was knocked out. And like, I guess I had balut in my fucking bag, like with my laptop.
Well, it's because you had to fly the next day that he got really scared.
Yeah. But yeah, I had no clue at all. And then the next day, I just wake up and I go, oh, what the fuck? And I just throw it away.
My phone.
Yeah, and then I see it on the phone.
Because I felt so bad. I'm like, that's going to be rancid by the time airport security asks you to open your bag.
How you pull back.
And I was like, that's so funny. And then I was like, no, that's not that funny.
Did you start worrying after like 30 minutes of him not responding? And then you're just like, oh,
I
fuck,
worried,
he hasn't found it?
Yeah, I worried after he didn't find it that night.
Oh.
So then by the next, like, I was like, oh, dude, if he hasn't hit me up tonight, he's not going to know till tomorrow.
Dude, my text string was so funny, though. It's you having called me like 8 times. It's Nikki having called me like 4 times. And then Nikki's texting me like, there's balut in your bag. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
No, but first it had to be smooth. Ryan was first trying to ask Nikki to see if she can kind of like, oh hey, I left my like AirPod.
Yeah, I wanted her to say something. Yeah,
So you would still find it without being told it was there.
I just wanted you to get to it sooner because it would have become literal maggots by the time you found it later.
Jesus. That's
It
crazy.
would have been horrifying.
or if he was like late to a flight already, and then he's like, you got to come over here. And then you're like, fuck, and he misses his flight just because like, what the hell is it?
Also because you had electronics in there. That's what made me concerned. I'm like, oh, dude, that stuff's gonna like kind of like bleed around your circuitry. And I'm like, yeah.
Imagine
no,
if he was like,
I
I got home, fucking, I'm tired, and he fucking slams the bag on the ground, and it just cracks all the eggs.
because it was in your laptop.
He didn't care that he was slamming his laptop. He's just like,
slams it.
I'm so tired, I got to slam it.
No, that's I mean, yeah, like that's why I appreciate that. It's harmless. That's a good prank.
I think it's interesting and fun about this. I feel like a solid head on your shoulders and secure relationship, we'll figure out how to get past that in some sort of funny conversation. And it shouldn't lead into like a lingering weird insecurity and trust issue, right?
Unless she goes to the club you like to go to all the time too. And she keeps doing it over and over.
You're constantly going to the club without your girl.
Fucking shit, man.
You're just constantly going somewhere without your girl. That's hella fun.
I still think it's infinitely funnier when you do something that they just have no shot of explaining. Like that's like lips, so it could look like something else. At our parties, we used to put slices of cheese on people's pockets.
In people's pockets?
In the pocket, yeah.
Holy shit.
Slices of, yeah, like a square of cheese. So they get home and they're just like, why is there cheese? And we'll like record them from far away when they're talking to people and they're like, oh. You see their mouth? And I just think that's so funny because like, why is there cheese? How do you explain that to your girl?
What if they're lactose and then they feel offended because you try to sabotage them?
Or it's like when you tried to put ice in your cup and sriracha came out.
Dude, that was killer today. I saw it happen live.
You know what's one of my favorite ones? With this fool, it was at old JK office. He walks up in the morning. He's like, he filled a cup with ice and he put the cup down on the table and then he left to get something else. And I kept dumping his ice. And he would come back and go, oh, and he would go fill up another cup.
Because it's early, man.
It's so early. I'm in half dream world, dude. I'm like, I don't even know.
Dude, the one that I still can't figure out how you did, because I didn't even know you yet, is I don't know how you put red panties in my old apartment and made Nikki go, what the fuck, these aren't my panties. And I didn't even know you at that time, and you hadn't joined JK yet.
So stupid.
But I know it was you. I fucking know it was you. You guys know the story. I've told you guys the story before, right? Like it was
never knew whose panties
in the dryer. There was like a red fucking pair of panties.
You
and
never knew.
Never knew. And Nikki's like, Steve's not that cool. I know he didn't have a chick here or whatever. And she's right. I have no idea. And I'm like, are you sure they're not yours?
Did you ever used to do laundry at a laundromat? Because that can happen sometimes. You know, like someone's.
I had 1 million subs on YouTube in 2013.
You had a roommate?
No, never.
Was the washer and dryer part of the unit, or did you buy the washer and dryer?
It was part of the unit.
Because maybe it was something that was stuck in the back, and then through the whatever, it shot back into it.
Oh, it could have been.
Or maybe you fucked a girl, huh? Maybe you brought a bitch up.
Or they weren't exactly dusty. The funniest one is that I bought panties for myself and I wear them secretly. That's funny. Me and Nikki have done that bit. But I genuinely don't know where the fuck these came from, and I'm convinced it was somehow you.
Dude, I've never done a prank like that ever.
That's a wild one, right?
I wouldn't want to get someone in
underwear?
trouble. I do stuff that don't make sense.
Damn.
I just don't know anyone in my life who would have done that as a bit, like that I can think of, other than it would have been you, but I didn't know you.
That's not a bit though. That's like an attack, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a strike. Yeah.
You know, that's like I'm gonna end this person's relationship.
Yeah, that's like a low blow.
Well, but it's not. I guess for us it wasn't, because she just thought it was funny.
Well, that's lucky for you that she wasn't like irrational. Yeah. Because how do you explain that if she was like Latina?
Yeah, that's true.
He had a big gay flag in my house when I opened up my garage. There was a big fucking gay flag just hanging down on my.
And then when Subin came over, he put it underneath the comforter. So when Subin's pulling back the sheets, that was you. Yeah. So when Subin pulls back the sheet, Joe had it there, so the gay flag's there, and Subin's like, "Oh fuck,
I can't sleep in this bed now."
It's been tainted.
Yeah. Like when we put neon lights under Nick's car.
you did that? I wasn't there for that.
You know those neons that people put? But then he caught me. And he didn't care. He turned them on and drove off.
Dude, those gay bumper stickers you always put on my truck.
Dude, those are
that
so
was
funny.
so funny because we would go to the Thai night market. And then I'm like, why are these people like all driving behind me and shit? And they would like surround my car. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe they like my truck, you know? So then I'm like pulling to the side. And then later when I saw a whole row of
It was like 11
I will
of them.
suck you off. And,
I love dick.
yeah, like It was a whole row of just gay bumper stickers.
Oh, dude.
And I think
that's
they were
so
laughing,
funny, man.
like-
Dude, the cricket though I think is maybe the best one
The cricket was on the line
because Nick was having existential crisis.
because, and then Tiff got really concerned. So I wouldn't say that's a good one.
No, that's a great one,
It's a good one.
But the fact they were gonna make doctor's appointment,
dude. That's so fucking funny because it's so innocent. It's just a stupid cricket device. It is.
it's not like we thought it would get that far either. Remember? Because I was like, he's gonna say something.
Yeah, I thought he'll figure that out in 2 hours.
I was like,
Yeah.
I think I'm going crazy. I keep hearing crickets.
And then I'll never forget. He turned to me during JK, and he's like, "Is everybody hear that?" And I'm like, "Because like we're filming, so I'm just kind of like acting like, come on, Nick, what are you doing? We're trying to film stuff. Keep your eye on the prize, please."
The one guy who's branding as the ear, you're messing with his sound, dude.
I know he thought he had tinnitus. That's so sad, dude. Yeah, that's.
It's because it started so innocently.
I sent him one of those Christmas cards that you can't turn off. Have you ever seen that?
No.
So it's like a Christmas card. Like I said, because like Nick and Tiff always send Christmas cards. I'm like, that's so sweet. So I'm like, let's send him one. So I got one of those ones that when you open it, it like plays a Christmas song,
Turns off.
Yeah, you can't turn it off.
and it won't turn off for I think 6 days.
Oh my god.
But then like, so obviously your reflex is just to rip it up. So you rip it up and it explodes with confetti, like glitter.
That's smart.
It makes like a horrible mess.
Dude, how long did it take? Because Nick's a sweet boy. How long did it take for him to feel bad because he didn't want to destroy the card that you sent?
I don't know. All I did was he texted me like a couple days later, and he's like, "Thanks for the glitter bomb." So that's how I know he tried to rip it up. But that's a really fun little prank.
That's fucked up.
It's not good if you're like have to clean it up. Obviously,
The idea that they're so sweet, so they send you Christmas cards. You're like, yeah, let me make this fool's life hard for a minute.
it's better. Smack's idea was worse. She wanted to get a photographer and recreate exactly the same photo they sent us.
Ooh, that'd have been so good.
We'll go get 2 pugs and we'll dress exactly like them. Wait, so much effort. And she's like, we'll send the identical card back.
Just for one person to see it.
That's what she wanted to do. And I was like,
That's kind of funny.
You couldn't just AI it.
No, she wanted to do it legit. I was like, damn.
What an artist.
It's hella weird. I know. What a real artist.
Dude, when you moved in, I wanted to put a sign outside that said, "Proud first-time gay homeowner."
Dude, I was honestly scared you were going to do hella shit to me. Because because Ryan King was like, he wanted to hire a midget to be inside the house when I came in.
Yeah. He wanted him to be naked, too,
What?
by the way. Yeah. And I was like, I nixed it. I was like, Ryan, we can't do this.
You see, that tells a lot about the guy, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. He also wanted us to champagne bath you when you bought the house. And I was like, he doesn't drink. And I was like, I also don't know if he has to change his clothes because he has to go back to LA tonight. So I nixed that too.
Me and Ryan King, we went fishing. Half the time we were building pranks against Steve, and we came up with a pretty good one. But I'll just tell you because like I didn't even start phase 1, but like we were gonna I was gonna like reproduce the letterhead that our neighborhood sends out from the HOA, and then just start sending him really small, like, oh hello, just wanted to make sure everything's okay, like so that he's used to receiving like little physical letters, and then start picking at like, we noticed your grass is a little bit like looking frail on this side of your lawn, and just like
You're trying to get people killed.
we were gonna gradually send him worse and worse infractions about his house.
Dude, that's so good.
It's because you guys know I care about my grass and shit. Because they fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's really good, actually. That's really good.
But it was like, oh my God, it's gonna be such a long. Because if I just start with that, you're gonna know. Like, I gotta start with little greed.
I don't know about that.
You think the first? I suspected if the first.
When I get that letter from our community and it's like that, I go. You could ask Nikki. I just go. Here we fucking go. What's it gonna be today?
Yeah, because I knew that would really like hit you hard.
So good.
And I would
dude.
start like nitpicking on things that are obviously perfect, like your lawn.
See, this is why I didn't do the proud first-time gay homeowner sign out front with the rainbow flag.
Because you don't want to play with fire.
Why do you want to do that? You're inviting. That's like my dad saying, "Don't do Ouija boards because you're inviting bad spirits to your house."
Yeah, Omicron, the bad spirit.
I'm not doing that shit to a guy who I think is formidable opponent.
He lives for it.
We'll start a war that won't end.
First time
Dude.
gay. Can you even find a sign? You got to make it custom.
You'd have to get it made.
I made it, and all I had to do was click Add to cart.
Oh my god, you actually physically.
Well, because you guys know I do all these custom like my Kujira shirt and shit like that. I had it all good to go.
You got that far? That's scary.
And there's gonna be a lawn sign that I just put in your front lawn. But now that I know your neighbors are armed and shit, that's a little weird.
Yeah, they're very like, they're pretty crazy. So that would be funny as hell if they just thought it was gay.
There goes a California boy.
It's weird because my neighbor on one side, he's like this black dude that's like real like tough black guy, and he doesn't like the other guy who's a tough white guy because that guy, he said he used to have a Confederate flag on his on his front door. So they both don't like each other, but they're like the best neighbors individually.
No shit. Oh, yeah, they're like cool. They're like the tightest people.
Yeah, they're individually the coolest neighbors. They fucking don't like each other, and I'm like, damn, dude. I live between them. It's sick.
But they're not nice to each other because of Confederate.
They don't talk to each other, but they both defend the neighborhood very well.
Dude, that reminds me of I used to have a Confederate flag in my Mini Cooper all the time because I tried to do.
Oh, for a bit.
I was trying to do this trolling video where I went to a Civil War reenactment dressed as Halo. And I was gonna blow everybody away and be like, "You're dead. You're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. Lay down." Because I got this.
That's the one that got botched, right?
I got a $500 realistic Halo costume that lit up and shit like that. And then I was gonna go out there with a Confederate flag and tear it in half, and then take out an American flag that I had shoved into my leg. And I start waving it like that while I shoot them with a needle alien gun. And yeah, I got botched immediately because this guy's like, "I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna fuck around and all shit." And I was like, "No, I'm just here for the kids. I'm here for the kids." Couldn't fucking sell this guy, so got borked. But I had that shit in my car for like 5 years.
That's dangerous, dude.
Oh, dude. Nikki used to be like, "Why the fuck is this still?"
The wrong person saw that, they would just destroy.
Why is it still hanging up in your garage?
Why would you tell people that in the video?
Oh, my bad. Better cut that out.
Leave it in.